used to say silly things like, where are all the good men at? Until I started taking accountability.
Those debt collectors calling.
The good man has always been present, regardless of acknowledgement. Because we're not good for accolades. We're good because that's what the term good is defined as.
Where are all the good men at?
Where have all the good men gone?
Where are all the good men?
Where do I find the nice guy that wants a simple, healthy relationship?
Where are the good men at? Where they at? How do I meet them? Where do I go?
Girls, where the are you finding good men?
Good at what? Not everything, but most things. Good has subjective implications. What's good on one man is bad on another. Example. Some ladies define a good man as a provider of material items. Others view a good man as one who will be toxic with her.
I personally can't hate men because I had a really good dad. And I know that the Most High didn't stop making good men when he made my father. So how can I possibly hate men? And I know that if my father existed, that there's other men out there that are also like him. So therefore I cannot hate all of you.
Beautiful words.
It's not even possible for me. He was too good. He was too good, which means there's too good out there. So yeah, count me out. Count me out.
And here is where all of the hyenas come for her in the comments. You know, those crabs in the bucket syndrome types.
Yesterday, where I was saying how I can't hate men because I had a really good father. And I got a response that I found to be very interesting. She said, good for you. Right. Thank your mother also because your mother chose a good man. That also means your mother is not a crappy person. But let's sympathize and empathize with people who aren't fortunate enough to have what you have.
So not only did she have a good father, she appeared to not be tatted up with a whole slather of clown paste on her face with natural hair. The very thing that good men are looking for. No septum ring, no nose ring, no eyebrow ring, no drawn on eyebrows. What do you know about that?
So this may be my last video on this topic, but it might not be. So let's take it back to my being grateful for having a good dad video, right? I've seen a lot of the women say, well, you should be thanking your mother for picking you a good father. You should be thanking your mom for picking that good man. Not thanking that man for being a good dad. No, you should thank your mother. You should thank the woman for picking that good man.
Right.
So if I should thank the woman for picking that good man and not thank the man for being the good man, by that logic, does that mean that if my mother did not choose a good father, that I would also blame my mother?
Woo! She cooking them hyenas. Fresh hyenas on the barbie.
What you gonna do? Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Put that gun away. Fuck you. Put that gun away, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. You just put it.
He done wrote a check that his ass could not cash. Child, let me go to my car. You hit him first. Look at this man's eyes. You hit him first. I'm about to leave ground beef in my car and stuff, trying to be defending this pregnant lady. I've been recording since he got out of the car. Well, they love to call the police, but this white man about to jump on this damn pregnant girl. Hell no. She better defeat my pregnant ass with a fuck out his old ass.
It's an evil world we live in.
So if I should thank the woman for picking that good man and not thank the man for being the good man, by that logic, does that mean that if my mother did not choose a good father, that I would also blame my mother? So you don't thank the good man for being a good man. You thank the woman for picking the good man. But when the woman doesn't pick a good man to be the father, who's to blame for that?
The man, right? It's the man. We know.
Would you blame the man then? You can't thank the man when he's a good man. You thank the woman.
Right.
But you blame the man when he's a bad man, but you don't blame the woman for picking the bad man to be your father?
Modern women.
Let that sizzle in your spirit for a minute and then come back to me with an answer. Quick question. If you would choose to bear, and you know that all men are dangerous and all these men are predators and it's not safe out here and the world is crazy, why are you dressing your daughters in crop tops and itty bitty shorts? Why is your 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old daughters in crop tops and just itty bitty clothes? What is that about? That's strange. Now, me, personally, I can't think of a single reason why my 9-year-old will ever need to put a crop top on. What I don't understand is, for those of you who truly believe that the world is dangerous, don't get me wrong, the world is very dangerous. But specifically to the ones who you would choose to bear, because these men are predators and none of them are safe, then why are you dressing your daughters like they're 30? What's interesting to me is it seems to be the same group of people who you say that it's so dangerous out here and all these men are dangerous and all these men are predators, but you be the same ones who run to clear the shelves at Target of them itty bitty shirts for these babies. Why are you dressing your daughters like grown women in a world that is so unsafe? Now me, I understand the world is unsafe. I understand that there are a lot of predators out here and I choose to be preventative because that doesn't make any sense to me. Why? First of all, I'm not even wearing a crop top. Why my daughter in one? But furthermore, what reason do you have as a mother to send your daughters out in the world where there's predators everywhere? There's predators everywhere. I remember I think it was Tim Tebow. He does the business of showing just how many men there are out here who watch child pornography. Can I say pornography? Child corn. Why in the world would you have your daughters out here dressed like that? Now you could say a girl could be dressed head to toe. She could be in a trash bag and combat boots with a mask on and a hat. And there's still a man out here who would victimize her. You are absolutely right. But you're not going to look me in my face and tell me that the chances aren't even higher when you're dressing little girls like grown women, especially for those of you who say that all these men are predators. I believe every man is a predator. No, that don't make sense. But I don't know who is who and what is what. So I'm not taking chances with my baby. Why are y'all so comfortable taking chances with your daughters? Why are you not her first means of protection? Because you understand the world in which you live, especially those of you who are adamant about every man being a danger. Then wouldn't you do a better job of protecting your daughters? Not just daughters, boys need protection too, but they ain't selling crop tops for boys, so I'm not talking about boys right now. Why are you not doing a better job at protecting your daughters? There's no reason why. There's no reason why. It is getting harder and harder to find clothes that can cover a little girl's whole stomach and that can go around her knees, because these doggone shorts are dang near at cheek length for 9-year-olds. I don't know. And see, this be my problem, because if I was to do a video about how much I love women, appreciate my womanhood because I had a great mother, there would not be a single woman in the history of womandom who would comment on my video and say, what about your father? You should thank your father. You didn't get here without your father. Your mother couldn't have had you if it wasn't for your father. Your father had to choose a good woman. Why aren't you thanking your father? Let's empathize for the people who didn't have a good father. You would never say that. You would quite literally never, ever, ever say that. You would never come to defense of your father. Why is that? Why is that? And that's the problem with so many of you projecting in our comments. I should be able to make a video about men and fathers and how impactful a good father is to a woman, how impactful good fathers are to us without one of you. Well, what about your mom?
Right.
What about her? This video isn't about her. I love my mom. I have two of them. I have great moms, but this isn't about her. Why do you have to? Anytime a man is getting any type of respect, anytime fathers are getting any type of shout out for being so amazing and valuable in our lives, y'all have to come with that.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. I understand that there are a lot of people who did not have good fathers in their lives. That is not lost on me. But I don't have a dad anymore. And the more I reflect on how much of an impact he has had in my life, I want to make videos because I want to talk to other people who have good fathers.
Wow.
Or who have had good fathers and their fathers are no longer in their lives. I can't do that without having to bring up my mother. No, what that is some of you are projecting because you didn't have a good father. You didn't have a good man in your life and you're angry at everybody. So the thought or the idea of a woman getting on here and saying that she doesn't hate an entire gender because she had a great father in her life, that does something to your spirit. And baby, I am so sorry that so many of you did not get to experience that. That is not fair to you. It's not fair to you and it's not your fault. But don't make that everybody else's problem because that's not our fault either. So yes, like I said, I don't hate men because I had a really good dad. And I know the Most High didn't stop making good fathers when he made mine. I know he didn't stop making good men when he made my father. And I should be able to say that, and nobody should have anything to say about it.
It is what it is. It is what it is.